Okay, gang, for our standing hip flexion with loaded rotation, you don't absolutely need the loaded rotation, especially if any kind of shoulder issues. Just go ahead and just bare hands is fine. Most of you have a bench. Bench is fine, okay? What I'm trying to get you to get into though is end range hip flexion. So if you're on a bench, totally fine, you can do this. You just gotta make sure that you really drive that knee up nice and tall while maintaining good alignment of thorax on top of pelvis. I don't want you to drive your knee up and lose posture in any kind of way, okay? So stay tall, stay stacked, bringing this knee up as high as you can. It's just easier if you have a box, flip it over to get a little closer to end range hip flexion. Now for me, that's about here. I could technically probably put a book or something underneath this, maybe 2 books, and get a little closer. And what I'm looking for here is when you pick your knee up, you only have a small space between the bottom of your foot and the top of your surface there. That's ideal. But again, bench, totally fine. Just keep driving that knee up. When you think you have that knee up high enough, drive it up higher, providing you're not compensating elsewhere. Again, this is 100% optional. You don't need it. Okay, so good stack, thorax, top of pelvis. Gonna bring one leg up onto your box or onto your surface. Okay, make sure again, good stack, and then hips underneath this plant leg. Okay, knee is, I kind of lock my knee out. I guess I don't want to like lock it if we're hyperextending it. Maybe a slight bend is probably a better way to do this. And then from here, get nice and tight. Okay, if you are holding something, you hold your weights by your chest. Pick up that knee. Go ahead into rotation. And bring it back in. Place the foot back down. Reset, and rep number 2. Pick the knee up. Rotation. Keep driving that knee up. Stay stacked. And back. Gang, that is your standing hip flexion with loaded, potentially, rotation.